students. Today we will discuss a new topic and a very interesting topic, that is electrical vehicles. So an EV is a short form or acronym used for these electrical vehicles. Electric or electrical vehicles. So we can see from a very small range of bicycle to a large aeroplane are these days using this source of electricity for propulsion or for moving. So you can see there is a car here, there is aeroplane, there is a train. So from a long time trains are being run on electricity, and here there is a bus and there is a small bicycle in this figure. So electricity or these electrical vehicles have low running cost. So these electrical vehicles can either partially or fully powered on electric powers. So EVs, so for electric vehicles I am just writing EVs are vehicles that can be either partially or fully powered on electric power. So why we have to use these electrical vehicles? So EVs run on low cost. So they have low running cost. So when compared to using fossil fuels, and they have less moving parts. Okay, and they are easy to maintain, and they are also very environmental friendly because they do not use fossil fuels. So what you have to know about these electrical vehicles is that they use batteries. So these EVs, some EVs, not all electrical vehicles, but some EVs or electrical vehicles use lead acid or nickel metal hydride batteries. But the standard for modern batteries of electrical vehicles is now considered to be lithium ion batteries. So before they used to use lead acid and nickel metal hydride batteries, but nowadays standard for modern batteries in EVs is now lithium ion batteries. Why these batteries are considered standard? Because they have greater longevity and are excellent at retaining energy with a self-discharge rate up to 5% per month. So these batteries, that is the lithium ion batteries, have greater longevity and are excellent at retaining the energy. So they do not give up the energy soon. Retaining the energy with a self-discharge rate of, so only 5% of self-discharge per month. So despite the efficiency of these batteries, there are certain drawbacks or certain challenges that these batteries face, and those are they can experience thermal runaway, which have caused fires or explosions. So these batteries, the challenges faced by using these batteries is that they can experience thermal runaway, which have caused fires or explosions. So one example for such fires and explosion is the explosion in the Tesla Model S. So in this car, the battery had caused fire or explosion because of thermal runaway. So the cost of recharging or fully charging an electric car from home will be very less, and even can be free in public car parks. So in foreign countries there are public car parks and they provide recharge availability or charge availability. So the cost of charging these batteries or the electric cars is very less. So the cost of charging an electric car at home is very less. Okay, so it is very efficient development which was made. So there are two types of electric vehicles. So the two main types of electric vehicles are, so the first one is the fully electric vehicle, and the second one is the plug-in hybrids. So these fully electric vehicles are also called as battery electric vehicles. So I can write it as battery electric vehicles. Now what are these battery electric vehicles? So battery electric vehicles or fully electric vehicles, so compared to the internal combustion engine, as I have already told you, they use batteries for storing the energy and they store the energy from the electric power. Okay, so compared to the internal combustion engine, battery powered electric vehicles have approximately 99% fewer moving parts that need maintenance. So there are very less moving parts in this battery vehicles. So compared to internal combustion engine, these vehicles, that is the battery electric vehicles, have 99% fewer moving parts. So they do not have moving parts, and hence the maintenance needed is very less. So these battery vehicles can be charged at home overnight. So these battery vehicles can be charged at home overnight before you take up the journey or before you use these vehicles. You will have to charge them at home only, and depending upon the type of journey, if you want to have longer journeys or those journeys which require a lot of hill climbs, may mean that the fuel cells require charging before you reach your destination. So the typical charging time for an electric car, so you can charge these vehicles at home and it can be charged within for a car. So the typical charging time for an electric car can range from 30 minutes and up to more than 12 hours. So depending upon the speed of the charging station and the size of the battery. So you can charge the car within 30 minutes for some cars depending upon the size of the battery and the charging station. So depending upon the speed of the charging station and the size of the battery. So in the real world, the range of these vehicles, that is the electric vehicles, is a big concern nowadays, but new range of vehicles are being developed by many industries. So the next type of vehicle is the plug-in hybrid electrical vehicles or hybrid electrical vehicles, which we will discuss in our next topic. For now, I will list out the advantages of these vehicles, that is the electrical vehicles. So what are the advantages of these vehicles? So first of all, so these vehicles use electric motor to provide all or part of mechanical drive power. So uses electric motor provide all or part of mechanical drive power. So all or part. So if it is all, it is a battery electric vehicle. If it is only a part of power, that is the mechanical drive power is being done with the help of electricity, then it is a hybrid vehicle, which we will discuss later. And here batteries for storage. Batteries are used for storage. Then these are affordable vehicles, so they are not very costly. So affordability is easy or easily affordable. Then they have low cost for electricity. So unlike fossil fuels, the electricity is low cost. Then the next advantages is the vast battery life improvements. So I have already told you the lithium ion battery has a good life. Battery life improvements. Then the capacity of these vehicles is of better range. Capacity is of better range. The power driven or the power draw has better acceleration. So for charging, we do not need any additional infrastructure. So charging does not need additional infrastructure. So these are the advantages of these electric vehicles. So after we have seen what is an electric vehicle, we have seen the advantages. The next type is the plug-in hybrid vehicles, which we will discuss in the next topic. So I hope you have understood what are electrical vehicles, what are its type and the advantages. Thank you.